I am so tired of living my life in survival mode because despite having 2 college degrees and making close to $80,000 a year, I still cannot keep up with the cost of living. I still cannot afford all of my bills every month and have to live paycheck to paycheck. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I am sacrificing my mental health, my time, and my energy to take care of people in their most vulnerable moments, and a lot of the time they do not make it. At the very least, I should be able to pay my bills. And for anyone who's thinking, oh, well, you shouldn't have chose that job, somebody has to do it. And you know damn well if your loved one was critically ill, you would want somebody to take care of them, right? Something has to give. I cannot keep doing this.
Hey everyone, welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lumi, and today we're going to be looking at some more cost of living TikToks. So for this first one, I really feel like what she's saying here, like especially at the end, how I always think this or like say this whenever I have this conversation with like my parents or my friends or family, whatever. It's like it feels like we're at this point in America where we're at like the teetering edge, you know? It's like I don't know if you want to call it like the calm before the storm or like like a roller coaster, you're at the top and you're like kind of like waiting and then it all comes down. Like that's what it feels like right now, economically speaking in the US because it's right now it's very difficult to live when you have a decent job. You're making like the median amount, right, of pay, which I think is like 55,000 a year, and you're still struggling. Like it feels like you're in poverty almost. Like it's still paycheck to paycheck. It definitely feels like something has to give soon. Or it's, I don't know, people are gonna start freaking out, take to the streets with their pitchforks or something. Um, there's only so much abuse people will put up with until, they snap,
I don't get political on my TikTok page. My niche is personal finance, so that's what I'm going to talk about right now is personal finance. I'm doing a no-buy for all of 2025. That felt like the thing to do for me this year because, savings is going to be really, really important going into this next 4 years. Saving money, going to be a top priority for me. Investing, being a top priority. Being a top priority with the people who are currently in charge. Investing is going to be a top priority. So if you also would like to get on board with that, might be nice to put that anger and spite towards something. Might be nice to use it to our advantage. Might be nice. On that note, we might be looking into credit unions this year. That might be the thing that I switch to. I might be trying out credit unions. So, we'll see.
Credit union is probably the way to go. I belong to a credit union and I've never really had a problem with them. They're usually very affordable. There's no like costly yearly fee to just have an account with them or whatever. Like the most there is maybe like I think it's like a $2 security fee or something. Like I think it's every month. It's like $2. But that's nothing. Just $2. $24 a year. It's like, I think anyone can afford that. And your money's safe. It's insured. I think what is it, FIDC or FICD insured or whatever. I think that's up to like $1 million or something. But also, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard somewhere that like Trump is thinking about getting rid of that, which sounds like a terrible idea. almost sounds like he knows something is like bad is about to happen financially, and he doesn't want like the government having to like pay out the uh like a run on the banks or something. Gosh, that'd be crazy. If there was a run on the banks in 2025, oh God, that would just be like, all right, I'm I'm gonna go back up go get a minivan and just like live in that and live by the woods, ride out the storm, Like uh oh, and she also said in the video that she wants to try and do like a no buy year. I've heard this like no buy trend, and it seems to be getting more and more popular. More and more people are trying it. I've always personally have done that. Like whenever I'm trying to save up for something or I'm just like in a tight position, like I'll make it like almost like a game for myself to see like how far I can go without spending money. And it feels really good. Like when you can like check your bank account and you see like the last thing to be charged to your account was like over a month ago or like several weeks ago, like you feel pretty good. You're like, oh wow, saved a lot. And then it's like, at the end of the month, like if you're working, obviously you like see your money growing in the bank, and it's nice to see like those numbers go up in your bank account. And maybe even put stuff towards like a savings account. So if you can try like a no month, I would start small. She's saying she wants to do like a no buy year. That seems kind of that seems pretty difficult, but maybe like start small. Like you do like no buy month or no buy week. I don't know. But yeah, I mean obviously you have to like buy essentials like food and pay rent and stuff like that. Car payments, insurance, but it's like don't buy anything that you don't need off Amazon. Like you don't need that I don't know, like what's the random stuff people buy or like that gets recommended to you on Amazon. Just like random stuff like that maybe you'll like use once or twice and then toss it or like throw it in the closet and forget about it. Like stuff like that.
The cost of living in 2024. The average monthly rent for a one-bedroom apartment in a city is $1,800 or outside the city for $1,200. On average, monthly grocery costs for one person is $500. The average cost of a house is around $500,000. The average annual salary for one is $55,000 a year, with the minimum wage being $7.25. Gas prices are between $3.50 and $5 with a new car costing on average $44,000. A foot long from Subway with less ratios is $15 per. The average cost for health insurance is about $500 a month. A monthly gym membership averages $40, while a movie ticket costs $12. College tuition fees for public universities average $12,000 per year for in-state students and $25,000 for out-of-state students. Full-time daycare for one child averages $1,200 per month. On average, people spend around $200 per month on clothing and $75 on personal care items.
Wait, is it normal to spend $200 a month on clothes? Oh my god. I never spend that much. I think I spend maybe like $200 on clothes every 6 months. If that. Maybe every year. I barely buy clothes. I just wear like I wear stuff for such a long time until like it gets holes in it. Like I do not care enough. Like I'll just wear an old beat up t-shirt. I feel like I pull it off too. Like I try to like make the outfits work. Like if it looks a little raggedy, like I try to make it kind of work. But man, $200 a month on clothing. That's crazy. Let me know in the comments if that's normal. Like, do you guys spend that much on clothes every month? But yeah, no, I mean, everything's going up. Doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. It's getting worse with inflation. Like, it really does feel like you can't live at least by yourself anymore, comfortably. You know, it's like you have to live with like either roommates or a partner, because obviously the most expensive cost on this list is rent. You know, so if you can slash rent in half, then it's like okay, you can kind of make it work. And maybe like if you don't have a car payment, then it's like okay, that's not terrible. If you're like living off, I don't know, $45,000 a year. Um, but if you want to live alone, getting it's almost like living alone is now a luxury reserved for the upper middle class, you know? It's pretty crazy. But anyway, guys, I have a few more videos I want to show, but I will save that for part 2. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, dislike it if you dislike it. Let me know in the comments what you think or if there's anything you want me to cover next. And consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of thing. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.